In the past, four liars came together to think of a way to deceive and take their property away from home. They agreed and then went on a long journey to meet two old men and women. Make a cotton plantation near a river, far from their village. The four liars heard the news that the old man and the old woman were rich enough to think, "We have to bring stop going here to lie and get the property of this old man and woman." The four men went to ask the old man and woman. The old man said, "Oh, Grandma, the four of us came from a far country, trying to find someone who knew because we wanted to know ancient legends come, but this time I came to meet my grandparents. Maybe they know some ancient stories, so please, Grandma, please tell a legend to your grandchildren." The old man and the old woman replied to the four men, "Grandson, from childhood to old age, and grandparents do not know any legends, please go and ask others." The four men also told their grandparents, "Oh, Grandma, if someone knew the legend, would she want to hear it? Oh, grandson, Grandma really wants to listen, but find someone who does not know." The four men also told their grandparents, with the intention of easily stealing the property of the old man and grandmother. "These four of us know something because we know about my grandfather. He only told this story when he was right. But believe me, I can tell the story." Grandma agreed to let the four men speak. The first man told a lie for the first time. "When I was in my mother's womb for 3 months, my mother wanted to eat fruit. Durian in front of my house. It is about 8 meters tall and has a single fruit. He does not know how to get fruit, then come and drink. When I realized that he wanted to eat the fruit, I went out of his womb through the vagina and picked up the durian. He drank, then I went back into his womb." The second man said, "When I was in my mother's womb for 6 months, I saw that he was too tired to work in the fields and gardens, so I left. From his womb he came to work in the fields, herding cattle, planting rice, and fetching water for him in the early hours of the morning. My mother is always here." The third man said, "Oh, Grandma, I myself am a devotee. Come down and take birth with my mother today. When did I come out of the vagina? Serve him everything. Until I am old enough to die, I ask to return to my mother's womb so that I do not die and be born again to be young again." The fourth man said, "Since I came out of my mother's womb, I have kept the 5 precepts, remembering the 8 precepts, but my precepts are different from the precepts. You want to drink opium and kill people, but when I die, I will be born as an angel in heaven." The four men lied to each other and asked the old man, "What are my stories? Do you believe?" Grandma replied, "Grandma, believe that." But in their minds, they both thought, "These men are all lying." To the four men, the wise man asked the old man to tell the story again. But before telling the old man the story, he promised like the four men. Only when all agreed did the old man speak. Grandpa said, "Oh, grandson, when Grandpa and Grandma came to work on this cotton plantation for 5 to 6 years, they had enough money and gold to feed their 4 grandchildren. A year ago, cotton did not bear any fruit. I do not know why. One day I was walking in the field to see a cotton plant about the size of a palm tree with a large fruit. The old man picked it up and brought it home. In each pill, there are 4 children in each pill. When the time came, they ran away from their grandparents, and now they see that their 4 grandchildren are back." The 4 men were so frightened that they replied to the old man, "No." Grandma asked, "Why do you say no? If you keep arguing like this, you see that it is wrong. The contract is over. So if the 4 grandchildren come to serve the grandfather, it will be in line with the promise." 4 liars could not escape and still serve their grandparents. Many false words defeat the self.